Hi. I thought it might be a good idea just to read a chapter, or some of a chapter of my book, just so for those of you who haven't come across it yet, can get a flavour of what it's about. So here's the book, The Way of Curiosity, Discovering Wisdom Through Listening to the Body. So this is chapter 3. Who is being curious? This might seem like an odd question, but believe me, it's an essential one to ask. Who is it that is looking out at life, or looking inside? Are we looking with the eyes of curiosity, or are we coming at our experience with an agenda? Are we trying to control our experience? Or are we trying to get rid of something, or push some part of us away? It's so easy to do this, and it can take some practice to get a sense that we can look out through different eyes. Eyes without an agenda. It's my dog's here right next to me here. Imagine being in the presence of a person who always looked at you with kind and loving eyes. They never judged you or criticised you. They always had time to listen to you, just as you are. In the presence of this person, whatever you felt or said was welcome. Even the hardest and most shameful thoughts and feelings were accepted, without question. Imagine too that this person had all the time in the world. There was no rush or pressure from them to get on with the process or to get something sorted. With them you could be just as you are. This may seem like a childlike fantasy or some projection of perfection. But in fact, it's available to all of us, or at least it could be. Each of us has the capacity to live from this kind of awareness. We can all access it, though we may need some tools to practice. In some contemplative traditions, this is called pure awareness, or the observer, but these names don't fit so well for me. While I don't really want to name it, because naming it can easily make it a thing, and some separate thing to strive for or to grasp for, I have settled, a bit reluctantly, and for the sake of the book, to frame it with the term compassionate self. When we are compassionate self, we are not some distant observer of life. We are not letting everything happen to us without caring or discretion. We are in touch with the many dimensions of us, all the different parts of us. We are listeners, we are curious, we are sensing for the next step. The way forward. We can be strong and passionate. We can stand up for what we believe in. We can sense what direction feels life-affirming and what doesn't. I'm sure you have or can remember times like this when you felt fully open and alive, courageous and curious. This is what it is like to act from compassionate self.